Perfect Cocktail Pursuits is an entertaining, behind-the-scenes peek at cocktail culture. Since 2010, I've traveled the globe pursuing the perfect cocktail. I showcase the creative excellence of this exciting industry. Welcome to Perfect Cocktail Pursuits. My name is Rosalina Africano, and I'm your host. Today, I'm with
Peacock.
Mo Peacock. I'm so delighted that you're joining us today. This
Excited.
is so cool.
Yes.
Today we're at Selena. Thank you, Selena, for hosting our interview. We appreciate it.
Yes.
So tell me, Mo Peacock, what's the name of the event you have coming out?
Okay, so the name of my event is called A Night of Rum and Temptations.
A Night of Rum and Temptations. That sounds really cool and sexy.
Yes, for the grown and sexy.
For the grown and sexy. I like it. I like it.
Yes.
And so today we're going to make a cocktail. We'll start with making a cocktail. Mo is going to make a really delicious rum punch.
Yes.
And you're going to make it with?
I'm going to be making it with Equiano's light and dark rum with some sorrel and some passoa, passion fruit liqueur, and some Angostura bitters.
That's a pretty complex cocktail. I can't wait to taste it.
Yeah.
Why don't you get started and do what you do?
Okay, so first, we're going to do something a little bit different. So instead of adding like orange juice or pineapple juice, we're going to do some strawberry banana nectar. And we're going to do an ounce of that.
An ounce of strawberry banana nectar.
Yes, and then we're going to add an ounce of mango nectar.
This is already sounding super delicious.
Yeah. Okay. Then we're going to take some passoa. Okay, we're going to do a half ounce of that.
And passoa is a really delicious passion fruit liqueur.
Yeah, it's great.
Look at that color.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Oh, let me move these aside so that you can see the color, huh?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. That right. I'm going to take some sorrel.
Some sorrel.
Do a half ounce.
That's a hibiscus. Boy, this rum punch is gonna be delicious.
Oh yeah, this is Peacock's way, and learning about Equiano and how Equiano fought for his freedom, it just made me think about like how I want to do things my way as a bartender when I'm creating cocktails. So that's how I wanted to do it.
I like it. I like it very much.
Okay, let me add in a little bit of lime juice in here.
So far we've added banana strawberry nectar.
That's correct.
Mango nectar. We've added passoa, passion fruit, as well as sorrel hibiscus liqueur.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be delicious.
Yeah, I'm excited for this. It's gonna be great. It's definitely gonna get people tempted.
And then you just added a half of a lime, or the juice of a half of a lime.
Yeah. I'm gonna add in 3.
That's a complex cocktail. You're adding Angostura bitters.
Because all I can think of is like thinking about like fighting for your freedom. That's a very complex thing to do and save up all this money to buy your way out of slavery.
So this gentleman by the last name of Equiano bought his freedom through the rum trade.
Yeah. And he would go to different ports. He would sell his rum.
Wow. This is the first African Caribbean rum that's been created.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to our friend Ian Burrell.
Yes.
The rum ambassador.
Yes. Okay. I aspire. Okay.
A little bit of ice.
Yes. I'm gonna add in a little bit of ice to shake things up here. Okay. Put that here.
Oh, let me back up. This is going to be a thing.
It is.
Oh yeah, I see you. Yeah. I see you carrying on.
You know, I gotta put my peacock on.
I see you. I see you.
Yes.
That looks fantastic. Look at these chalices.
Oh, let me move that out the way.
And I wanted to taste this.
Yeah.
It looks really, really fruity.
Yes.
Boozy. And mysterious.
Oh yeah. I wanted it to be I'm a spirit forward girl, so I wanted it to have some flavor, but also where you like, oh yeah, the spirit is in here. Exactly. Okay, Equiano's spirit is in here.
Equiano's spirit.
Funny.
Yeah, so I wanted to do something that's like highlighting us and also
you
getting
so
some,
much.
a flair of Mo, a flair of
Pretty
Peacock.
strawberry garnish.
Yeah, for the strawberry to represent.
This cocktail looks fantastic. I can't wait to taste it.
Thank you so much. I'm super excited. I definitely wanted to pay homage to Alauda Equiano.
Alauda Equiano. This is from whom this rum was named,
Yes,
correct?
yes, that is correct. He literally was a slave who was on ships and he would go around, he would distill rum, and in the different ports, he would sell his rum and save up money to buy his freedom.
That's an amazing story.
Mm-hmm.
Well, cheers to Equiano.
Cheers. Cheers, to Equiano.
Cheers to you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
That is a fantastic cocktail. I
Yeah.
can certainly taste the banana
Yes.
and the strawberry.
Yes.
And I mean, everything is prominent. The mango is forward as well as the passion fruit. And even the sorrel gives it that beautiful, rich, floral
Mhm.
essence. And of course, the Equiano gives it that rum punch that we like
Yes.
so much. And also the Angostura bitters really brings that complexity and of flavor to
Yeah.
our palates.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I wanted to do something that brightens some things up and not, but still give it, like, not overpower the cocktail.
No, I think it's really well balanced and fruity and delicious.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Thank you.
So, Mo and I, we're going to go and find ourselves a more comfortable place to sit down so that I can get to know you better. I
Yes.
can't wait to hear your story
Yes.
and find out where you're heading next.
Can't wait.
Yes. Okay, great.
Super
So
excited.
we're going to cut here and
Mm.
we'll come back to you once we get more comfortable. So welcome back. Mo Peacock and I have found a more comfortable place to
Yes.
sit so that we can chat
Yes.
and we can become acquainted.
Absolutely.
You should know that there's a story behind our introduction.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
We actually met in New Orleans last year.
Yes, at Tales of the Cocktail.
And we met at Tales of the Cocktail.
Yeah.
And the reason we met was certainly by happenstance. One of Mo's friends was ill.
Mhm.
And so I happened to be that person who
To
took
take
her to
care
the
of her.
hospital, take care of her.
Yeah.
And Mo called her cell phone.
Yeah.
And so I was like, you should come and deal with your friend because I don't know her.'re not acquainted. I mean, she's safe, but she should be around somebody she knows, right?
Yes.
I'm like, by the way, how long you been using Peacock? What a time to ask me that question, right?
What a time.
She's like, oh, is your last name Peacock? I'm like,
Yes, because I get excited when I hear about other people's last name because that's a rare last name. So you don't really see too many last names of Peacock. So it's like, oh, I met a cousin.
I know we could be cousins anyway. So anyway, I was a little taken aback by the fact that this woman was using Peacock in their branding.
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh, is your last name Peacock? Because mine is." I was like, "I'm done. Drop the mic. You win. The Peacock is officially yours." I started using Pursuit of the Peacock Perfect Cocktail in 2010.
Yes.
And I switched it to Perfect Cocktail Pursuits because I had to explain what Pursuit of the Peacock meant. It was a lot. It was a lot. So now we are together at
Yes.
Perfect Cocktail Pursuits. I really appreciate you making this rum punch.
Yes.
It's
Cheers.
cheers, my dear. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
We're celebrating the fact that you have an event coming up.
Yes.
Tell me the name of your event again.
The name of my event is called A Night of Rum and Temptation.
Ooh, that
Yes.
sounds sexy.
Yes, it's for the grown and sexy, okay?
For the grown and sexy.
Yes.
And it's not only a rum punch, that's not only going to be your featured cocktail, but you're also going to have cigar
Yeah, so
pairing.
there's going to be a rum and cigar pairing. They're going to be a Black-owned women company who's going to be supplying the cigars and the hookahs. And then there's also Equiano, which is a Black-owned spirit. So we wanted to, I always want to get a chance to highlight Black-owned businesses, especially in this area. And that's one of my missions as far as Topshelf Peacock is concerned. When it comes to highlighting spirits, I want to always make sure that I'm highlighting Black-owned businesses.
Because we need to take care of our own. That's
Yes,
how we
we do.
do.
Yes,
That's
we
how we
do.
do.
Yeah.
So Equiano, with little shout out to Ian Burrell.
Yes.
And then as well, Sorrel, shout
Yes.
out to Jack from Brooklyn. We're
Yes.
delighted to be able to feature both of these brands in your
Hmm.
cocktail today. I think it's
Oh
delicious.
my God. So great. It's so delicious. I wanted something that was liberating and that tied back to the culture, especially not even just like when it comes to like our descendants, but also just in DC as in general, like one of the owners or founders, Clyde, he is from DC.
And Clyde, he's over near the baseball stadium. It's called House Bar. And he has a liquor shop,
Yeah,
a
so it's
bottle shop there.
like in the southeast area, yeah.
Shout out to Clyde. Shout
Yeah.
out to all y'all.
Yes, just doing all types of good things over there.
Exactly. We
Yes.
yeah, we don't slouch in DC. We got things to do.
Okay, making our mark on the
Making our
world.
mark. That's
Okay.
correct. Speaking of making our mark,
Hmm.
didn't you get featured in a Maker's Mark contest?
Yes. So recently, for last month of March 2023, I was honored by Maker's Mark as one of their made to be women in the DC area.
That's so
Um,
cool.
yes, I'm super excited. I was super excited for that. And then prior to that, how I got introduced to Maker's Mark, I was in a cocktail competition last year the year before last, called Power of the Palate, sponsored by Maker's Mark and Black Restaurant Week.
Oh wow,
Hmm.
that rocks.
Yeah, so I had a great time.
Mo, you certainly make a mark when
Yeah,
it comes to the cocktail culture of
thank you.
DC,
Thank you.
because I certainly see your social media and it's
Yeah.
always happening. You actually just were awarded a scholarship
Yes.
by Bourbon Women.
Yes.
And where are you going?
I am going to Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky. I'm super excited.
I understand why.
Yes.
Louisville, Kentucky is fantastic.
Amazing. It will be I started the first time I ever went to Kentucky was for Camp Run Amok. I was a squirrel. Shout out to all my squirrels.
Camp Run Amok.
Spring 22. And we the best. We were literally the first session back in person after the pandemic.
Oh,
So we
gracious.
set the tone. Yes, we set the tone. We're vibes. Spring 22 is a vibe. Shout out to my fellow squirrels, but we did it. We did it strong.
So you're going to be going to the SIPS Symposium
Mhm.
in Kentucky.
Yes.
In Louisville.
Yes.
Louisville.
Louisville.
Yeah.
Well, they say if they can tell who is a local and who isn't, because people who aren't a local, they'll say Louisville.
That's
And
right.
if you are a local, you say Louisville.
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 Okay, got you.
Louisville.
I tried. But no, it's not enough apparently.
It's cool. So yeah, so I'm super excited. I'll be able to, interact with other women who love bourbon just as much as I love bourbon. That's like my favorite spirit. Bourbon is my favorite
Right?
spirit. And then everything else follows afterwards. Maybe after that, tequila. But yeah, I love bourbon.
But bourbon is your choice when it comes to spirits. I understand
Absolutely.
that.
Yeah.
I understand that. I'm there with you. Bourbon, Scotch, whiskey,
Mhm.
especially Irish whiskey. I enjoy Irish whiskey.
Yeah.
But then you're right. I kind of hop over, and I certainly enjoy tequila and all of the different iterations
Mhm.
of tequila, as well as rum.
Oh my God, yes. Rum is a lost art of information, and I think I'm waiting for it to kind of like spearhead more education. There's a lot of educational bourbon, there's a lot of educational tequila, but I'm waiting for the
So you mean you're waiting for like this rum renaissance to cover the DC area, because
Yes.
there is education on rum in other countries.
Yes.
It's just not right here, right now.
Yeah,
I get it.
exactly. Thank you. Thank you.
Of course. No, I'm connecting with you. I get it.
Yeah.
So the other thing is, not only are we talking about the Maker's Mark
Yeah.
contest that you competed in,
Mhm.
as well as the scholarship that you got that you were
Yeah.
awarded to head to SIPS in
Mhm.
Kentucky, but you're also going to Bar Cub in Brooklyn.
Yes, I will be a
You are so busy.
Oh my God. I'm like, I'm exhausted, but I'm like also super excited. One day I'm going to take a break. One day, but I will be a spirited judge for the Spirit Awards at Bar Convent Brooklyn, and I'm super excited about this. One of my passions as Topshelf Peacock is to become a spirit educator. So I love to taste. That is one of the things that I take passion on, pride on. I'm focusing on my WSET level 3. I've passed tasting, so I'm working on
That's so fantastic.
Thank you.
You are
Yeah.
a busy lady,
Let me try to figure out like how am I doing it all, but I'm doing it.
but you're doing it. You know what? As long as you have the energy,
Mm-hmm.
you have the passion, it'll just fit together.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm just thankful and I'm blessed that I'm able to continue to be, oh, these doors are opening for me and I'm able to make my mark on the world as Top Shelf Peacock, Monniquer Peacock. So yeah.
Monniquer Peacock.
Yes.
I'm delighted that you've come to join us today at
Yeah.
Perfect Cocktail Pursuits.
Thank you. Yeah.
And I appreciate the fact that you've made this fantastic rum punch made with Equiano,
Yes.
Sorrel,
Yeah.
Passoa, a bit of Angostura bitters,
Mhm.
as well as mango and strawberry and banana. This
Yeah.
is probably the most flavor profile wise, the
Yeah.
most. It's like all of the different flavors dance across your palate.
Oh yeah. I wanted to, like it's Caribbean, I think of like I feel like the diaspora is like spread out.
Uh-huh.
And I wanted to get like a big combination of flavors, just like how our people are. We all look different. We come from different areas. I wanted us all to blend together. I wanted you to taste that in that cocktail.
I think you've done it.
Thank you.
Again, this is Perfect Cocktail Pursuits. Thank you so much for joining
Yes.
us. My guest today is Mo Peacock. It was just such a delight to be in your company.
Yes, thank you. It was such a pleasure.
Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.